This lesson is part of our 5th grade Earth Science Unit, Earth and Space Systems. Our learning target for this lesson is to develop an understanding of the gases that make up the atmosphere and describe the wind and clouds as components of the atmosphere. We will be able to name the 2 main gases that make up the Earth's atmosphere. We will be able to give examples of how the atmosphere interacts with the Earth's other systems. The Earth and other planets of the solar system are enclosed in a layer of gas called an atmosphere. Each planet in our solar system, except for Mercury, have a unique atmosphere made up of different gases. In this lesson, we are learning about Earth's atmosphere. The atmosphere is the air that plants and animals breathe to survive. The atmosphere is made up of mostly nitrogen, 78%, and oxygen, 21%. There are lots of other gases that are part of the atmosphere, but in much smaller amounts. These include argon, carbon dioxide, neon, helium, hydrogen, and more. The atmosphere serves as a type of blanket for the Earth. During the day, the heat of the sun warms the Earth. The atmosphere traps this heat so that it escapes more slowly into space. This makes the night warmer than it would be without the blanket of the atmosphere. Because the Earth rotates, and also because of changes in temperature and air pressure, the atmosphere is in constant motion. The changes that take place in the atmosphere are experienced on Earth as weather, wind, ocean currents, lightning, and even rainbows. Large masses of air moving above the Earth's surface can cause changes in weather and produce winds of over 100 miles per hour. How does the atmosphere interact with Earth's other systems? The atmosphere and the hydrosphere. An example of the interaction between the atmosphere and the hydrosphere is the water cycle. Evaporation from the hydrosphere provides a way for water vapor to accumulate and form clouds and rain in the atmosphere. The atmosphere brings back the rainwater to the hydrosphere. The interaction between the atmosphere and the biosphere. Living things need the atmosphere to stay alive. People need the oxygen in the atmosphere to breathe, and plants need the carbon dioxide in the atmosphere to make food. We impact the atmosphere when we burn fossil fuels that add carbon dioxide to the atmosphere. The atmosphere and the geosphere. An example of the interaction between the atmosphere and the geosphere is erosion. Wind causes erosion to rocks and soil. The geosphere reflects the sun's heat back into the atmosphere. Let's review our learning target. Select the appropriate word to complete each statement. Number 1, the gas that makes up the greatest percentage of Earth's atmosphere is hydrosphere, nitrogen, oxygen, geosphere, or biosphere. The correct answer is nitrogen. The second most abundant gas in the Earth's atmosphere is, the correct answer is oxygen. Erosion of soil by wind is an example of the atmosphere's interaction with the correct answer is geosphere. The water cycle is an example of the atmosphere's interaction with the correct answer is hydrosphere. Plants using carbon dioxide from the air to make their food in photosynthesis is an example of the atmosphere's interaction with the correct answer is biosphere. You may now click Next if you are ready to take the quiz for this lesson.